Hello everyone and welcome back to another unboxing slash review. Today I felt like it would seem pretty fitting given that Gudaguda 4 Final Honoji is going on. So we should probably take a look at, what's her name? Majin Okita, that's what they call her, as like a little pet name. Of course this is the alter version of Okita, who also is getting a release for an Nendoroid later this year. There's the regular version, as well as the deluxe version. Of course, you know, I got me that deluxe version on the way. But for now, I figured we'd take a look at her counterpart. I don't have her in the game, but hey, she's a cool character. I know a lot of people really love her. Me personally, I tried to roll for her when I first started playing, because that was pretty early on when I didn't really know how much St. Quartz things would take to roll, and yeah, didn't end up getting her. Of course, I was free to play back then, so just ended up giving up because I needed to save for Skadi around then, because you know, that took all my quartz. So I don't have her, but who knows, maybe she'll show up eventually in like a GSSR or something. We've got that coming down later this year, but here's all the instructions. Dang, a lot of things. As well as like some cool stuff happened in the latest Chaldea broadcast where Albert, the I think he's like in charge of translation, as well as like runs the translations during the streams. He actually explained how they went about. What is that that's shaking? What is in here that's shaking? Can you hear that? It sounds like a chain. Huh, interesting. Alright, I guess we'll find out. But yeah, Albert the translator, he was explaining how exactly they went about translating all the names, because a lot of the things don't really make sense in English where they would in Japanese. And he ended up explaining how like the 3-stage blade thing for her Noble Phantasm ended up getting translated, so that was pretty interesting. But let's see. Was this where the shaking was? Nope. Is it here? Something in here is loose. Oh, it's all of the arm bits. That's what it is. Alright. For here we have her Noble Phantasm. I won't pull that out just yet. Oh wait, I should probably pull out the faceplates. Okay, we will pull this out right now. Let's see. Is there any more tape on you? There we go. So we've got the kind of shouty face. As always, let me just adjust the light here to get a decent angle. There is no such thing as a decent angle with this light. There we go. So there we go. We've got her faceplate, her shouting attack face that every Nendoroid seems to have these days. This one here, which is like a curious happy face. It's got a bit of a blush on it, which is really nice. She's got those Xehanort eyes. Let's have a look at this thing after all. So this is, I'm pretty sure this is from her Noble Phantasm. 3-stage Mumo Yon Sandanzuki. I think that was the name. You guys can tell me in the comments down below if I'm wrong. Does it come apart here? I mean, maybe? Because, like, if you can see there's, like, clearly bits of things like pegs and holes, so maybe it does come apart. But then this end bit looks pretty solid here, so maybe I won't mess around with that too much. Let's just put you away for now. We've got another little burst effect, kind of translucent looking thing. Oh, I thought there was a bubble in there for a second. No, that's just like a little hole for some attachment bits there. We've got this here, which is like a... Was this a sleeve? Like a... Hold on, maybe I should pay more attention to these boxes every now and then. Where is it? So she fires a beam? Hold on, what the heck? She fires a beam? She can do that? Oh yeah, I guess she is a saber. It only makes sense that she can shoot projectiles. I guess this is just a really long kind of slash effect going on there. Interesting. Let's see what we have on the main body. course, we've got that little ageho, the hair bit. Was it a higo? I've probably said the wrong one by accident. Let's put that back there. Get rid of that. Can move out of our way. I wonder, does she get a rate up again? I doubt it, because she would have had her rate up during the Gudaguda 3 rerun, which I didn't roll for her. I think we rolled for Izo and ended up getting... Who did we end up getting? We got someone pretty good, I think. Because I remember posting that video. Let's see, what else do we have here? She's got a scarf on. Let's try to pull this out without damaging anything. A Mikasa looking scarf. So much plastic keeping all of the bits apart. Oh no, wait, it's got a backside and a front side. Not much like Mikasa's actually. There we go. She's also got some interesting looking shoes on. She is very much like Melt. She likes her weird shoes. Although I think Melt doesn't have feet. Alright, there we go. Standing very tall on whatever these things are. Stilts, I guess. But still pretty cool. And then, of course, we've got that little pattern on the back side of that. Or the front side as well. Nice. Alright, let's put you back in for now. I won't take a look at all those arms. I will show off that thing. I think she's... I don't know what this is called. Someone in the comments tell me what this thing's called. It's some kind of snack that you'd see at like festivals and stuff. But here we are. Here is her long-ass sword. God damn, she's coming after you, Cloud. This does pull out, so if you want to give her the effect of her sword being attached to her and drawn, you can do that. Which way does it go in? I don't think it matters, actually. Or maybe it does. Yep, I think it does. There we go. Interesting end bit here. I guess you could use that to, like, whack some people as well. And then we have the sword when it's drawn. It's got a nice little red line going through it, if I can get a focus here. There we go. Very cool stuff. And very pointy as well. And that is everything that comes in the box. So, without further ado, let us jump into some poses. Alright, here she is. Snack time, Okita Alta. So this is a super easy pose to do. You just switch out the face plates. One thing to note is the arms do come apart like in 3 different areas. So you can pull apart the shoulder, the forearm, as well as the hand. So what you'll need to do is you'll have to combine a couple of pieces. Of course, you use the hand that's holding the snack, you use the bent forearm, and then you use the shoulder that is normally attached onto the figure. And yeah, doing that, you can create this nice little bend that looks like she's about to take a bite out of this thing, or just curiously looking excited at it. So, oh, and this thing can rotate as well, so you can do that if you want to. I have always wondered, like, I've seen these things in other animes, but like, what the heck is that gray thing? That doesn't really look very appetizing, does it? Like some gray triangle? Like, what is it? What could it be? You know, now that I think about it, I feel like it might be a fish cake of some sort. But, who knows? Someone in the comments will tell me, I'm sure. But yeah, let's just move on to the next pose. Alright, so I decided to jump straight to the last pose because a lot of the other ones just tend to use like a lot of the setup effect bits that hold things up. So like Noble Phantasm, the beam she fires and all of that, which I mean, they're not too crazy and out there. Like, I think the most one I'd want to show off is the Noble Phantasm, but I can't be bothered to set it up, so I just jumped to this. I'm sorry, but here we go. I think it ended up looking pretty cool. So pretty much there's a lot that actually goes into this, believe it or not. You switch out the faceplate, you have a jig around. The right arm combination to get that effect is basically the default hand, and then the bent arm and shoulder piece that it comes with. No, sorry, not the bent shoulder. So just the bent forearm and the default straight shoulder and hand, and that's how you get that bit there. She kind of looks like she's doing an alert kind of stance going on here. There is one hand that has like a little peg that just slots into the hole of the sword hilt. Not the hilt, the sheath, the scabbard, and that just plops right over there, and then you put her at an angle and face her forward, and that's pretty much it. Also, one thing to note is her legs do bend, which I noticed. Honestly, it's kind of weird because there's like a little joint thing going on over there. I'm not a big fan of that, so I'm gonna definitely not show her with bent legs. I'll just leave her like that. But I feel like it's a missed opportunity that they didn't use ball joints, because, like, to be honest, she's wearing a kind of skirt dress thing. It'd be really easy to move her legs around if they had included the ball joints for the legs. But, oh well, what can you do? Missed opportunity, I guess. But yeah, that is pretty much it for everything, all the figures, all the poses and whatnot. So let's get to a grade. So I will, why did I say grade? I'm thinking too much about Pokemon. Let's get to a score. That's what I meant to do. So I gotta say, I really do like her. I can't really find any flaws with her. Of course, there would be like the ball joints and all of that. That would be neat and handy, but I won't fault her for that. Just something to keep an eye on Good Smile. There's great opportunities out there and makes life easier for us. So yeah, not gonna take any points off there. All her colors are perfect. Really does feel like Okita. Usually in the games, honestly, I don't really see her as an Okita. I don't know why. I think it's the combination of hair as well as like, I guess she is wearing the same clothes, has the scarf and stuff, but having a look at the 3D model, like the hair is exactly the same. There's like the little like hair bit thing sticking out, the ribbon on the back of her head. It is Okita, which is weird that I couldn't really see her. I saw her as a different character before, even though I knew it was Okita Alter. So yeah, I guess having a 3D rendering of her really puts that into perspective. One thing I would have liked to see is her third ascension as well, but I guess it would be a bit too much work for them to do, because you would have to change her entire outfit as well as give her like some really long hair. So I guess that's why they decided to stick to the first one. But all in all, I ended up liking her more than I thought I would. I really did dig the third ascension, but after seeing the Nendoroid, I think I'm a fan of the first. So yeah, overall I'm going to give her a 10 because she's doing great. Her design's perfect, the coloring is good, everything slots in nicely and behaves well, nothing really feels out of place. She's got a variety of poses and cool effects that you can mess around with or also use with other Nendoroids. So all in all, yeah, a 10 for Okita Alter. Hopefully Okita herself will be just as good when we get to see her later on this year. But that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, because somehow, even though I haven't uploaded videos for like a week because I've been busy, we managed to almost hit 600. So hey, keep it up. We're like 25 subscribers off or something, like very, very small. So hey, maybe we'll do something cool once we hit 1,000 subscribers. That might be a little fun, just to celebrate us actually getting recognized by YouTube officially. But stay tuned for that, and I will see you all in the next video. Alright, bye!